You are. So, after apprehending Zuto, Shalelu asked you to further investigate the tunnels underneath Sandpoint. And on further investigation, you found off a sealed-off tunnel that you suspect led to Chopper's Isle, and another tunnel that's led you to here, where you were attacked by 2 aberrations, which you killed.
Yes.
But
I hit one of
them hear.
Oh yeah.
You could then hear further shrieking coming from up the cavern, and that's where we left off.
Oh.
Did we do a knowledge check on these creatures?
You did, and you didn't get much, but you knew that they were aberrations.
That's right, because I needed to know from the monster hunter, didn't I?
Yes, I have a note to remind you that they were aberrations. Mortis has a ray of frost held, and Addam has an attack with his crossbow held.
Oh, we're right in the middle then, are we?
Literally.
Right in the middle, yeah. Now, for some reason, I've lost my initiative tracker, which is annoying.
I'm last for a change, according to mine.
Where have you gone? Oh no, it's not. It's right in front of me, and I'm just not. It's not where I usually have it. That's all.
It's not me bottom. I've only just noticed. Shit. I'm second to bottom. That's got to be a first as well.
Okay, so
Right, I'll get the map so I can see it better. Yeah. Oh. Me, my mother-in-law.
let me just pop.
Chicken in the yellow morning.
And then I need to do. Always on the wrong layer. Always on the wrong layer. That one. Thank you.
I'll be back in a second.
He's got a small banana.
Another one of these creatures is going to come out. Yeah. So Mortis, where it's moved to, you would just be able to see to make your
I'm gonna
way
give it
across.
some pasty. Right, let's see if I can see if I can hit 2 things in the same combat. Let's see. Spells. Right, frost.
I'm going to get rid of that just to be clarification.
Hey, did I roll twice there?
No, you roll once, and it hit.
Hey. So that's a D3, isn't it?
It's rolled damage as well for you, mate. It's done it all for you.
Oh,
You've hit it with 2 points of cold damage.
oh, superb. Oh, yeah, Addam, man.
But
My
then
session is fulfilled. I've actually hit someone. I've got a shield spell. Words as well.
Then it is going to make a bite against the Eidolon. So, which misses. Totally misses. Bite takes a chunk out of the wall. And then going to move to which brings us to Argus, who is currently missing from the PC.
Yeah.
So two of these more of these creatures just coming charging down the corridor.
What do they look like facially?
Shrieking. Is there a way? Let me.
I want to know if I'm scared or not.
Yes.
I feel like I had prepared a shot.
I don't think. Let me see where you are in the initiative.
Because I've done nothing. When I scroll back to, I'm at the bottom.
Yeah, I don't think. To be honest with you, I don't think I gave you the opportunity to, but I think you would have been able to. So, did you want to hold an attack?
Two of them made the shot. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I scroll
I-
back. I've got initiative
Got
and then
purchase a
nothing.
rocket cycle while Dave's on it.
Yeah, so I gave, I think, I think Eidolon killed the last creature in the combat.
Mm.
I gave everybody else the rest of the round to prepare. But I think you made a knowledge check, but then didn't prepare anything. But that's probably what I should have prompted you to do so. So, did you want to have held an attack? And yes, you
Yeah,
would
I've
be able
got
to
to
make.
feel like I would have done.
I feel like it'd be tactically unsound because you knew something was coming.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like I would
So,
have prepared an attack.
What words are we picking today?
oh yeah, cool. Yeah, go. Yeah. The mark game.
Oh, whale.
I'm gonna go a monkey.
Okay. Monkey. Jake,
Be quiet, mate.
you muted, mate. Oh, your headset's not plugged in. I don't know. Or your mark's not plugged in properly. I can see you speaking, but we can't hear you. Oh, there you are.
Hold up.
You're there now. Now you're not.
Hello?
There
Hello?
we go.
There we go.
Oh, I don't know what's going on with my headset. Because it was on. It was up at the top. It was just not working. Tree trunk.
Tree trunk. Okay. So did you want to make an attack against one of these two?
Yeah, I
creatures?
just shot the first one as he moved into range.
So you wouldn't have a line of sight on him until he was in combat. So you still take your penalty for shooting into combat.
I'd be able to shoot. Oh, hang on.
He came from this direction. So by the time he came
Oh,
clear,
okay. Go for the one that came down the corridor then.
You're gonna hold it and wait. Yeah, that's
The
fine.
one that, yeah, for the better shot.
Mhm.
And I'm missing an arcane point, so I'm assuming I activate. This is what I mean. I checked my arcane points and I'm down to 3, so I'm assuming I activated it ready.
I don't know. You might use it in the last combat. I did have a brief listen through to make sure I've got everyone's prepared actions down, which is why I don't have yours noted.
Oh, well, I've missed it.
But equally, I know you made the knowledge check, so
Yeah. So this is a plus. I think it's a +1 to hit.
Yeah.
Let me just double check what my.
Sorry about
yeah,
that.
it's all right. It gives you an effective. It makes it a +1 bow, doesn't it?
+1 attack bonus on attack rolls and weapon damage. Nice. Knew it
Oh,
was
2
worth
more
having.
have appeared.
Yeah, I've just hit one of them, Dave. Oh, yeah.
Well done, Mark.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's a 23 to hit.
Yep.
With 5 points damage.
Okay, no worries.
Oh, and my D3.
Don't think you can. You hold that?
I'd imagine so. Same as holding a spell, isn't it?
Yeah, but can you hold a spell and an attack? I don't. Maybe.
Because it goes through the bow, doesn't it?
Yeah, go on. I'll look into that for later. But for
1
now, yeah.
D3. Nope. On command. I'm going to do a D6, Tom, and do our trick. So 2
2.
acid damage.
Okay. Jake, unfortunately, because of where you are, your held crossbow shot doesn't, because you haven't got line of sight to shoot. Because you're
That makes sense.
tucked in here. So Argus, it's your turn, mate.
Tidy. That. Can I charge into this one?
Yeah, there's enough space to stand there.
So I'll charge to there and have a go at this. So if I'm remembering correctly, it's +2 to hit and +2 damage.
That's right. Yep.
+2 to hit. Temporary attack, temporary damage. Normal longsword. Ooh, that's a natural 1.
Ooh.
That is a natural 1.
That is.
5, 6, 7. It didn't have the temporary bits though. Never mind. It's a natural 1.
1. plus your 5 modifier, and then it's got a +2
Temp.
from temp. Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay, righto. Okay.
So yeah, so you swing and a miss, but you manage not to hit yourself.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, there's nothing else I can do.
So moving on in the initiative order, we've got Minato.
I'm not going to be able to fit through them, am I?
Oh, sorry, dude. Can I move? Could I have charged into there?
Yes,
Is that all right?
that's where I thought you were going. To be fair, yeah, that's
Right.
fine.
All right, that's okay. So I'll have a move up then to here. That seems reasonable, doesn't it?
Yep.
We'll just have a normal attack. 20 to hit.
Nice.
Nice.
Max damage. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yes.
Joined.
Take a big chunk out of this screaming, vile creature. You were asking me what they look like, weren't you, Mark? Sorry.
Yeah.
Just keep your eyes on your screen, and I'll.
Let's get me.
Oh,
You linked one last time, didn't you?
I think I did. Yeah.
Oh, in the
I think I
library.
did.
yes, it's in your. Yeah, it's in the player. So under named creatures and NPCs, player handouts.
Gotcha.
Creatures and monster handouts.
Sin spawn.
handouts, Sin spawn.
Yeah.
That's not that bad. I've seen worse in Gosley, to be fair.
I will say you probably don't know that it's called a sin spawn though, so
Yeah.
your characters don't know anyway. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do? Flip at the bird. So the other thing you can do, you can try and move through its space, but it's a check. It's
Acrobatics.
it's an acrobatics check.
Which would put you in a flanking position for your sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay then. So I'm assuming like on the square to the right of him.
So you want to go to there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah. All right. My God, roll 20. For God's sake.
Yeah.
Acrobatics, did you say?
Ooh. Oh, sorry, no. So what you'd be doing is you'd be going through the sin spawn, then so through the Eidolon, then diagonally. Sorry. Yeah, and it's just an acrobatics check.
Roger. 16.
Yeah, that's plenty, mate.
So there, yeah.
Yep.
Lovely. And that's all from moi. Thank you.
Okay. Then it's the Eidolon's turn. Jakey boy.
I mean, he's just. Oh, just 1 second. I'll be back.
He has to go and tender to his bush in his fish tank. Oh, look what I picked up today.
Oh, nice.
That's an orc.
I've not done an orc yet, so I thought I'd give one a go.
Yeah, I like
If you want to
elves.
paint orcs, I've got the commando kill team you can paint if you fancy it.
No. Far too much to paint at the minute. I've got a whole Horus Heresy Iron Warriors team to paint. I've got me Warcry, Bit of Blood stuff to paint for me and Oliver to play. And I've been dragged into Blood Bowl. So I've now got my Blood Bowl team to play and paint.
Which team did you go with for Blood Bowl?
I've gone with the Corn Berserkers or whatever they are. I know they're not the best, but I thought they looked cool.
Blood Bowl's just good. I remember playing it when they were first re-releasing it. I played it in store, and it was a good laugh.
Yeah. They did a tournament down at Northrex. And they were
Yeah.
like, oh, come on, get on. Fine.
So, Jake, Eidolon, your turn, mate. You muted again, mate.
Yeah, I've actually,
It's
I've
a
actually
short
put it on
rage in
mute
your
this time.
face. It's like,
I'm just going to attack the one directly in front of me.
A full round attack action.
I think so. Yeah, depends whether it goes down or not.
That's a
Probably.
miss.
I'm probably going to need to do a full round of attack action then. That's
That
a bit
hits.
better.
Christ. Yeah. So tell me how you finish this thing off.
He's just gonna he's gonna have got snapped a bite at it, missed it as it's kind of dodged out the way, and then he's brought his claw just round the back of its head and like just brought it down to the ground and almost stamped on it.
Nice. However,
Um,
because you've made the second attack your full round attack action, that is the end of the Eidolon's turn.
Wonderful.
Tom's well happy with that.
But it is now Addam's turn.
Addam's gonna move to here. He's gonna cast. Waiting for Roll20 to play ball. Done a bit of a go slow today, Roll20s.
yeah, I'd have said that. It's been a bit funny.
Oh, the character sheet's taking ages to load. For once, I don't think it's actually my laptop that's playing me up.
I've got it. I've managed to open it. I'll close it in case that's interfering with it.
It's open now. He's going to cast the barb chain.
Okay.
So I need a. Oh, it just needs to use some of the chain from another realm bursting out the ground. The other chain or attempt to trip with combat on a successful hit. So you have to roll for a hit first on it, I think.
Yes. Yeah, so just use your dagger, I think.
Is
Leave
it
your dagger.
ranged?
It is ranged.
Let me have a quick look at the spell.
The chain uses your base attack bonus and combat maneuver bonus.
Yeah, so the combat maneuver bonus would be if you're trying to trip it.
Oh, okay, I don't want to do that. I just want to hit it.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
the base attack bonus is up at the top. It's just one.
Yeah, so it'd be the same as attacking with a dagger, because although it's a ranged, I believe it's a ranged touch attack you're making. But
Okay. I'll roll an attack with a dagger then.
which hits?
Oh, winner. I think that's the first time I've landed with it. I think it only does a D. It doesn't do a lot.
D4 dagger, isn't it?
It's 1d6.
Oh,
Better.
And then I need to make a will save.
only one.
Okay. Hey mate, every little helps.
That's going it up.
Oh yeah, it could be shaken for 1d4 rounds.
What's the DC? Is the question.
Barb chain, isn't it?
Yeah, but it'll be on his character sheet, not So on your spellcasting table, Jake, on your spells, next to level 1, on the right hand side, it'll have a DC. Can you tell me what that DC is, mate?
Yeah. I'm just trying to go on to it again. DC. Oh, which bit did you say it was?
So there should be a table that's the title to spellcasting.
Oh, DC 15.
DC 15, so it fails.
Yeah. Oh, winner. So it's stunned for.
It's shaken for D4.
1d4.
Ooh, 3 rounds. Very nice, very nice.
I think Shaken's a decent thing as well.
Pretty sure it is, yeah.
I'm gonna go grab my dinner really quick.
Just put a little.
-2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws. Oh, hang on. That's antagonised. Let me just
You killed it.
what did it say? What was it?
Go down.
Shaken.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kill something else.
A shaken character takes a -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, spell checks, and ability checks. Shaken is a less severe state of fear than frightened or panicked. Still, though, -2 to attack rolls,
Mhm.
saving throws, skill checks, ability checks is
It's a good one.
meaty.
It's a good one. And that brings us to Mortis' turn.
Right, I might actually try and hit it with. Yeah, sod it. I'm going to go magic missile. I've got one left. Where's it gone? There we go.
It's definitely hits. It's not the creature isn't dead.
4
What have I done?
4 damage.
No, it's right. I put the X across the creature's picture and it's not dead.
Mark's
I was
just done 4
thinking-
damage.
Not only have I just killed something, and I haven't. Never mind.
Yeah. So describe
That's me done.
what does your magic missile look like, Mark?
It looks, I reckon, anyway, like a sort of dart of white light, sort of quite elongated, almost like a white blaster bolt, if you like. But you can see it's pointy at the pointy end, pointier. I'll just point my finger at him, and it'll just go and slap him, and it'll be multiple fingers when I get powerful, assuming he lives that long.
You always stab him with the pointy end.
Okay. Which brings us to Zegric.
Zegric's going to take a 5-foot diagonal step and pray that he gets the shot in.
Yeah, because you're at an effective
-3.
minus. Yeah, because you got a +1. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
So with acid splash as per usual. Oof, that's a miss. Big old miss.
Yeah, for sure. So it goes wide. Brings us back to the top of the round. So this creature for you is, let's see. He's going to take an attack against Argus.
I think so too.
Yes.
Does a 13 hit you, Dave?
Ooh.
Didn't think so somehow. Then yeah, that is the end of its turn, which brings it to Argus.
Right, I'm going to attempt to twat it again with my longsword.
Give it a big slap in the testicles.
15,
That hits.
10 damage.
So describe to me how you kill this thing.
Nice. As it tries to lunge to me, I'd like to think that it charges straight into my shield, which I managed to angle, and the sword just goes down over the top, straight through it, through something vital and out again, and it just slumps to the ground.
Ever the pragmatist, I think, Argus, isn't he?
Very much so.
Yeah, the way you describe his kill, it's almost like he's an expert at the basics. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yeah.
Like a Roman soldier type thing, that he's drilled and drilled and drilled the basics. That's what he sticks with. He's not fancy. He doesn't throw. Do you know what I mean? It
Not
is
yet.
cold, efficient killing.
Not,
You know,
not at level 2.
Yeah.
Romans were freaking genius, man. They
Well, yeah.
realised that with the big tower shields, it made it impossible to draw your sword normally because your shield would be in the way. And they solved it just by having the sword on your right instead of on your left. You just draw it like that. He conquered the world with a short sword and a shield. Well, quite a lot of short swords and shields.
Right, someone want to roll a perception check for me?
Perceptical man. I can do that. I can do that. If I remember how to do it.
I'll roll one for Dastor, who I forgot was with you.
Dastor, who's that?
Bloody hell, Mark.
Yeah, check me out with me natural 20.
Extremely perceptive over there.
Yeah. I saw it before it actually happened.
He's being perceptive because he hit something.
Yeah.
He's over the moon.
Check me out. Check out the moves. I can see stuff as well as hit stuff. Yay.
So, you
Jake turned up.
you don't really hear anything else like coming towards you. There's some distant snarling to your north, but it doesn't sound like it's moving towards you.
What are we doing for light sources? Can everyone see in the dark except me?
I think you were using that. Were you using dancing lights?
I was. That's it. That's what I was doing. I'll do that again after combat. Get more of them bobbing so we can see where we're going. Just in case no one else can see.
60 feet. I think I'm good.
I think it's Jake and Addam and Mortis who don't have dark vision.
Yeah. Oh well, we could see now at least. We could see.
Well,
So
you had
there's
it
a
up. You
pool
had it
you
up
can
for the
swim with.
combat. Else you'd have been rolling at disadvantage, mate. But I'm pretty sure you had a light source. I'm sure of it.
I do seem to recall dancing lights being a thing.
Am I right in thinking the cave there is just a cave?
It is just a cave. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wicked. So as I've killed this last creature, then stood with the sword raised again, and we can all hear this thing from the north. I think Argus would be sort of whispering over to say, do we need to clear the east corridor first? See where it goes. I'd rather not anything come from behind.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Giggly.
Thank you, Lewis.
Well, as I tend to hide behind everybody to shoot them,
Alright.
I'd rather nothing come sneaking up behind us. So Zegric would be well on board with that plan.
Okay. Do you want me to hold this position then, and you have a quick recce?
Yeah, do you want me to go up?
Seems fair.
I'll lay down suppressing fire with the incinerators. So you
I was
can
going to
fall
say,
back
shall
by
I
squads.
sort of sit where you are, where Minato is, so that if anything does go wrong, I've got the shot if he needs to boot it out of there.
Yeah. Sounds good to me, Skipper.
Covering fire and all that.
Right. So what's the plan? Head up north.
No,
Further
clear
north
the
first.
east.
We're going to head east, weren't we?
Clear the east first and then head north.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's
so,
going on?
So heading down this way.
so I'm going to sneak off down there, Tom, if that's all right.
Sloping off.
Down this way. Yeah.
To the east, yeah.
Yeah. No worries. So do you want to roll a stealth check for me? First of all.
Will 29 do it?
Wow. We'll have to find out, won't we?
No.
Depends if
Well,
there's
as
any
it's a
creatures in the
natural
area.
fail by
20,
four.
Tom.
There could be a level 20 creature in this dungeon for all you guys know. Just saying.
TPK
TPK
party
territory.
wipe.
Okay, so you head down the tunnel, and
Yeah.
the tunnel leads to like it stops being a tunnel and starts being a room.
Okay.
And it looks like part of the wall is collapsed inwards. So as you get into it, it looks like just looks like an old storeroom, but there's plenty of rubble. It'd be technically difficult terrain if you were to fight in here. And yeah, and then there's a door that leads to the north.
Hello. Okay. So I'll then, obviously, if I can't see anything and there's a door in there, I'll sneak back and say, "This is what I found. What do you want to do?"
Yeah, what shall we do? So, well, there is a door heading up. I wonder if that heads to the same place that the other place heads to.
Well, should we do this? Should we do the same again, but north?
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Get a feel
Yeah.
of the ground.
It's agreeable.
This is where I do stealth and get like a.
No. You don't need to roll it. It will carry over the same roll, mate.
All right.
It's fine. I'm not going to. So you head north. I'll move you up a little bit as well, as you can see on the screen. You kind of there's a dead end straight ahead of you, and there's a turn into the right that seems to lead into some kind of chamber.
Can I see anything in the chamber?
You certainly can. So there is a red marble statue of a strikingly beautiful, but at the same time monstrously enraged human woman.
That sounds like my
In the
wife.
middle of the room. Her stony expression twisted in fury. The woman wears flowing robes, and her long hair is held back from her face by an intricate headdress of hooks and blades. In her left hand, she carries a large book, the face of which is inscribed with a 7-pointed star. Her right hand holds a glittering metal and ivory ransor.
Ransor, is that a polearm?
Ransor is indeed a polearm.
So she's not a mage with a polearm.
Where'd you pull this shit from, Mark?
I don't know.
If you got like chips out of the back of your head with just full of fucking information.
Yeah, it's very rarely of any use though.
I didn't want to say anything.
It's a classic when I've known at least twice. I've known the £1 million question on Millionaire, which is yeah, I know this one, mate.
There,
both times. Oh no, I never got there. I just knew the £1 million question. And both times they took the money, I was like, no, I know it.
So the head of ransor consists of a spear tip affixed with a cross hilt at its base. It's usually crescent shaped, gives it a similar appearance to a trident. The hilts don't have a cutting edge, unlike the partisan, but the ransor is also generally 6 feet or longer. To give you a general, I can send you the Wikipedia, because I had to look it up on Wikipedia. I can send you a link to that if you like.
Okay. I will then
How are you
sneaky
spelling
back
it, Tom?
and say I found that.
Ranseur. Ranseur.
Think of a Japanese sai, but on a stick. That's what they look like.
Yeah,
Like
that's
a
really,
boar
really.
spear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has anyone seen a boar sword?
No.
It was a two-handed sword specifically designed for boar hunting, and effectively it's only sharp for half of the blade. It's a big two-handed bastard. The lugs are right up, just for the same reason that a boar spear's got its things. So, but the bottom part of the blade is completely blunt, so you hold the hilt in one hand, hold the blunt bit with another, so you get the pig to run onto it. It's just like, nah, just have a spear, mate. Fuck that.
I want to say they made it on Forged in Fire.
They did. That's where I got that information from.
As you were describing it, I've seen that episode as well. It just as you were describing it, it just kind of came back to me. Yeah.
The one didn't they make him do it with a flamberge edge on the sharp bit? I can't remember.
They did. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them broke, I think, if I remember rightly.
Yeah. The way it didn't heat treat the blunt bit, and it broke.
Right then, James.
Have you seen it, Dave? Have you seen Forged in Fire?
Yeah, it's good.
with that information in hand, what would you like to do?
Can we roll a knowledge check on the statue?
I mean, if are you moving up into the chamber to have a look at it?
Well, yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Then yes, you can. It'd be knowledge history.
History. Oof. No.
I've got history. So do you mind if I roll as well?
Well, let me just see if I've got it.
Mark probably
I haven't
has
got
it.
history.
I've got most of them. Let me just have a look. I've got
I've
knowledge.
only got a
looking,
plus one, but I have got it ticked for history.
everything.
Might
Adam's
be
also
worth you
got knowledge
rolling.
history.
You might want to
I've
roll an
just
assist then,
rolled like
Dave.
a mofo.
Right, I'll assist then. If yeah,
It was a
So
crap
take Mark's
roll.
roll of 17.
nothing.
Marcus
I'm no
doesn't
use to
fit.
it.
Did you say Adam's got it as well? Sorry, Jake.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll to? Do you want to roll to aid?
Oh,
To aid. However, unfortunately, just not enough, lads. Just you don't know.
The purple people.
As we move up, can I see if I can hear? Firstly, where the sound's coming from as a priority, and second, just to check around the statue to see if there's any inscriptions or anything.
Yes. Let me have a look. So perception first for like noise and direction.
Oh, perception.
It's coming from the other side of that. If you move into the room, if I move you up into the room, Dave.
Yeah.
Coming through that door, mate.
Okay, right.
And it's just like they're not aggravated as such, but there's like little guttural kind of noises and like movement.
Okay. Have I heard the noises before? Can I pick anything out?
Same noises of the creatures that you've just fought.
Okay.
And it sounds like there's two of them.
Okay.
With the natural 20, yeah.
I've got a crossbow. Yeah.
I'm just going to take myself back, Tom, so I can. So that is that a door there?
That's a dead end, mate. It's a rock
dead
face
end.
dead
Gotcha. Wicked. Right.
end. No inscriptions as such around the statue, but you do notice that Rand's sword looks like, with a little bit of jiggering and force, might come loose.
Bit of
And-
jiggery pokery.
Looks like it might be expensive, but you'd need an appraise check to work that out for sure.
Okay. That's possibly a task for after we made sure that we're not making too much noise and attracting attention. I would venture.
What I'm going to do, just so I've done it, is now I've used my magic missile, I'm going to get out and load my crossbow, because I'd totally forgotten I had a crossbow. Yeah, bitches, I've got a crossbow.
Oh,
Luke,
what's
can
that
you
from?
appraise?
The Expendables.
That's
Not
right.
Expendables, that's a lie. It's, oh God, what's it called? Losers, the Losers. With, it's, what's his
America,
face?
isn't it?
Chris Evans, isn't it? The actor.
Yeah.
And he just comes out from behind a dustbin with a crossbow. And he's, that's right, bitches. I got a crossbow. For no apparent reason, but it's funny.
Luke, can you appraise it?
Don't think I can. I have a look.
Have you got a appraise?
Raise, is that a
So
success?
appraise isn't like a knowledge skill.
No.
You can still roll
Yeah,
it.
I've got it ticked.
Oh.
I'm some sort of god. I can have a look at it
It's-
as well
it's-
if you like.
Only knowledge skills you can't roll unless you've got them.
Yeah, I got a +4 to appraise.
I've got a +0.
Dastor's got a +1.
I've got, I don't know. I'll roll it and then it'll be an assist or a thing, depending on.
Dastor will give you an assist as well if you can.
Yeah,
so that,
I'll assist
Okay.
then because I've got a +1.
I feel like
Right,
it'd be
hang on.
Argus's role because you were checking it out
yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you did. Yeah,
with 2
so
assists.
2 assists. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's
24.
24. Pardon me. So it looks to be more of a work of art than it is a weapon. So it's pretty, but probably not that functional. You estimate it's anywhere between 200 and 600 gold pieces worth. Depends on if you can find a collector or, purveyor of fine arts.
How much you say?
Anywhere between 200 and 600 gold pieces.
And it's yeah. I didn't realise it was going to be detachable. Did you say how do you spell it?
Ranseur, so Ranseur.
Okay, right. I'll
Sounds
right.
French to me. I smell French involved with that.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, Tom, if we were to remove it, can we see any traps or anything around it?
Yeah. Roll a check for me. I'm trying to remember what check is. It's either sleight of hand or disabled device.
Okay. 27.
Not a trap that you can see.
Okay. That I can see. You crafty bar steward. What does that mean? Can I smell a trap?
Funnily enough, as you meant no.
Right. So we're going to deal with this noise to the north first, then, or do
Yep.
we need to? Do we need a recce round first?
I reckon we've heard two bellends. I think we go and kick them in. There's loads of us. 2 of them.
Yeah.
And it went so well last time. Let's go.
Yeah.
I want to hit stuff again, Dave.
Yeah,
I wanna
me
hit
too.
stuff
Me
I've
too.
wetted my thirst for hitting.
Should we all move up into the room then?
Yeah. Say, did we have a standard marching order? I don't know
Well,
if we did.
we kind of change it around. It depends on the situation because it's either me in or the Eidolon in first.
Yeah. We drink up before things get good. Oh, it shan't be long at all.
Right.
I've got everybody else's suggestion for it's just yours, mate.
What's everyone else gone with?
So Lewis has got monkey,
Yeah.
Sam has got narwhal, and Jake has gone for tree trunk.
I'm going to go for axolotl. I've got on the premise that when I came back from disappearing while in between combat, I googled world's weirdest creatures, and axolotl was number 7 on the list. So I thought, yeah,
What did he say?
nothing this time.
I know. Didn't he say something about warm his drink up or something?
Probably.
It was something really, really asinine this time.
Yeah.
Maybe they've actually gone to come warm a drink up. I demand a do-over.
As long as he doesn't say I'm going to get my Pedro Lopez. My werewolf of Wisteria.
Do we mind if I open the door and charge in then?
I say, do you want to stack up all
Any
your
objections?
tokens?
The Eidolon will be in right behind you.
Did you want Lars to follow you in as well, given he's fairly heavily armoured, or do you want him to stick up? I say Lars, I mean Dastor.
Yeah, so somewhere close to possibly crack off a heel, as it were.
And he can also he's actually not a bad fighter looking at his stats.
Yeah,
so. I don't have enough screen space for all of these things, so I've got to put him
Who's just
there.
Which way does the door open? Of interest.
Just into the room.
Okay.
Into the room.
Right.
Apparently that's a GM's call, not the book doesn't tell me. Right, so it's just right. So do you want the Eidolon following up, Jake? So directly behind.
He's literally going to be directly behind Argus.
Okay.
And where the Eidolon go, Addam has to go.
I'll be next. I'll be next somewhere in the line. We've got a person for back duties. Have we? Have we got somebody who's prepared to take on the rear, so to speak?
Yeah. I've got the rear in hand.
Fantastic.
So,
What innuendos were we talking about earlier?
None whatsoever. No innuendos. No.
So you're gonna. So the plan for you then, Dave, is to open the door, go charging him.
Yeah. Try and figure out what's going in. Shield up, sword over.
I've
Okay,
lost
so
everyone.
what
I've
we'll
just got
do
black
then-
on my map. What's going on? What's going on?
Everyone roll a stealth check for me.
Oh dear.
I want to figure out if I'm going to give you a surprise round for it or not. So
Right.
see how well you roll.
Well, let's
have a
apply
look.
the -7 to this roll then. See what happens.
Oh, no.
-4, dude.
Right. Okay,
Oh yeah, I'm
so
not going to
the-
bother.
You're not going to get a surprise round. But so
I can't seem to load my character sheet.
everyone seems to be having this problem tonight, don't they?
Oh, it's loaded. It just
No,
came up with a DNS error.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stealth.
I just can't see anything, and everyone's left me. Everyone's left.
Just
me.
move up the corridor, Mark. You'll see us.
There's no one here.
Keep going.
Jesus.
Heavy armor.
Dave.
Yeah.
No, I'm right there. I don't know
What
if
did you
anyone can see
roll?
where I am.
You rolled a
it's not
3.
just like that for me.
3 with a -7. Jesus.
How do you have a -7 to stealth?
Do you know what? That doesn't sound right to me.
It doesn't sound right to me.
I know you're in heavy armor.
Heavy armor.
I know it brings disadvantages, but -7.
No, it does minus from your stealth score in.
Yeah, I didn't mean that in the literal. I meant that literally rather than the rules.
Yeah. No, it is. It's because he's got Why is your 4? You've got a -5 on checks from your shield, which doesn't seem right. It's only because your armor gives you a -2. Oh no, sorry. 4 mirrors your armor, isn't it? I've got that the wrong way around. That's why, because you've got a heavy shield and your armor.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll get off the character sheet now.
I still can't see
It changed.
anything.
It changed, Tom. I don't
Sorry.
like it.
I can't see anything. That's all hamstered.
Right, so I'll do this. I need to put
Okay.
some light sources down for Mark for your dancing lights.
Yeah. Properly in
And
dark.
remember, I can see up to 60 feet.
It's already on your character sheets.
I can only see 30.
It should be on your character sheets. Give me a second.
Yeah, I have low light vision.
Oh,
Right.
there it is.
No, that I've put some light sources down, so I'm assuming that as you go into the room, the dancing light's going to follow. So I'm just
Oh.
prepping because I'm on the right layer to do it now. Right. Option tokens. Why can't I select your token? There we go. It's still. Why do you have to be like this? I hate Roll20 sometimes. Stop it! Right.
Yeah, the thing is, when they come about to release their D&D thing, equivalent, D&D Beyond equivalent, there's no point jumping on it because second edition plays so different to first edition. Glass Cannon are going through it with Strange Aeons, and I'm struggling to get my head around everything.
So what you're saying is Roll20. Or
They've changed. They're changing to another one. They're coming away
Hey.
from it. So now you should be able to see 60 feet, Sam. Sorry, I've
Well, it
altered
looks like it.
Right. Okay.
I can only see and everything. Get it.
So let's all roll initiative, but I'm assuming you're going to hold until Argus goes. But let's all roll initiative now. Get initiative track. Give me a second. Get me initiative tracker open.
Initiative. I've just been looking at that. But I can't find it now.
So click on your token,
oh,
then click on initiative.
Wow, that's a lot of 6s.
I got a 6.
I wonder if we can just get all multiples of 6.
number
We
of the
haven't got
beast.
the number of
Nice.
the beast straight down there. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So it's just you, Mark. Just you, mate.
No, Mark's rolled.
But it
You've
had
got
no.
a
So
sheet.
click on your token first.
Oh, have I been a balance?
Then click on your initiative.
Not like me. Um,
Otherwise, it rolls it, but it doesn't add a token for you on my initiative tracker. So,
Oh, biscuit. Right. I've clicked the token. Let's see if we can.
oh no, you're on there. I'm lying to you. You've done it right. I'm actually lying to you. Sorry, mate. It was
Oh,
Jake's I
no.
was looking for. I do apologise.
That's
So,
no problem at all.
no. Right. So now we're in order.
No,
So
that's incorrect. Bros and the sixes.
Yeah, no. So I now need to arrange them for dex bonus. So I'm guessing you're the highest.
It's me, then Mark, then Dave.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
+3, Mark's +1, Dave's +0.
Yeah. It doesn't stack
Work
with your
that bit out.
stats. It doesn't work that out for me. Okay. So I assume we're all waiting on Argus. So we're going to start with Argus at 6.
Yeah,
Which
that's
seems
what
a
I'm
bit
gonna
weird.
say.
But
Yeah, well, that's sometimes the problem with initiative, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, what I was doing is opening the door and charging forwards, as I said, Tom. So I'd sort of, at the very least, be moving 5 forwards, and then having a scan around to see if I can see or hear anything.
So keep moving.
Okay.
You'll see it when you see it. Trust me.
Righto. Oh, okay. I've got something on the right then. So that's 5,
So
10.
as you're walking in, so this is where are we?
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's a sin spawn again.
Yeah. So you're in it's like a large chamber, and you're on like a raised wooden platform with stairs going to the left and right either side.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then there's like a rickety walkway that then goes down from the forwards, and it's a walkway that looks to be a walkway.
Okay. So it would probably be another 5 feet forwards and then hold position there, ready in action. Anything comes near me, I'm going to swat it.
Okay.
That's it.
And these boys on the initiative tracker. Okay. However, it does get a chance. One of them does get a chance to go before any of the rest of you.
What's a bubble?
It's going to come charging. You hear its footsteps on this wooden ramp. It comes straight at you, and it's going to try and give you a bite attack.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit you?
I don't believe it does. And do I get my reaction?
Yes.
Yeah. No, 17 doesn't hit.
Okay. So yeah, you'd had the opportunity to hit it beforehand, I suppose, but
Okay. 22.
that hits.
6 damage.
Take a mighty chunk.
Just out of interest, the one person, the only person in the world that's ever watched us on Twitch, X15221, he said, good evening to you all. Apparently, Glass Cannon announced that they're doing side quest, side sesh in Foundry.
Season 2.
That's Foundry.
That's it.
Yeah.
Foundry VTT. Yeah, that's right. But it's like you have to pay 30 quid for it, I think, and then you have to buy the file for it separate and stuff.
Which is why Map Tools is amazing.
We like free stuff.
Yeah.
Free stuff rules.
So still carrying behind the shield. My back's entirely exposed, but there's nothing I can do about that.
Yep. But then we go to Minato.
Well, in typical Minato fashion, I'm at the back. I'm gonna have to try and get through them, aren't we? And try and
I'll squish
through the
you in,
door.
let you run past me.
Yeah, so you'd lose like 10 feet of movement to get through people. That's all. So instead of having 40 foot of movement, you've got 30.
Okay. So should we say 30 from here then?
Yeah.
How tall is it? Not map tools. Roll 20. It's been slow again.
To be fair, we also had some lag spike from you, so that you well, for me, you were delayed anyway.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, what happened there?
got a right loop then,
I
Lou.
think Mark's having a bit of a spaz out, isn't he?
Or was it Mark?
Is it Mark?
I think it's Mark. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there.
I'll move up to here.
Yep.
And I'll have a go at the one in front of Argos.
Go for it. Oh,
16.
yeah, definitely hits.
7 damage.
Hit it for 7. Severely hurt, but still standing.
I'm still standing.
Which brings
That's-
us
I
to
think
Eglon.
all of a sudden I want a no Phil Collins sign.
I don't think there's anything else I want to do, really.
It's not. It's Elton John as well, isn't it?
Do you stick to Phil Collins, mate, and I'll stay away from him?
No. no.
So Jake, it's Eglon's turn, mate.
He'll be all right. He's feeling
Aye.
like a sole survivor.
Get out.
Gonna move up and make an attack.
Okay.
He's gonna
Right,
bust out
twat it.
his claws. He's gonna slap some bleed damage on this bad boy.
Go for it. First, you've got to hit. Though it hasn't been a problem so far, but
Oh, thanks, TM.
15.
that hits.
Yeah.
Hits.
Against all the odds.
6 damage.
Okay.
Take a look at me now, then.
Wow. Do you want to describe to me how you kill this creature?
Oh man. He's just gonna run up and like disembowel it with his claws.
Nice. So is the 5 feet in front of him for Argus and Minato a splash zone?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
And it's just like grimy guts fall on the floor. And then I guess he's gonna now turn and look at the other one down this corridor and snarl at it.
And it's gonna back and it's gonna charge it. Charge your Edelon.
Oh yes.
10.
Bring it.
Fight!
So he's gonna get a +2 to attack and damage on this roll. So that's a 23 to hit.
Oh, 23 hits my Edelon. Easy.
For 9 points of damage.
So, I've got a question to ask about this. So, under my hit points,
Yeah.
there's something that says damage resistance.
Yeah. They are.
What damage?
Does he have any?
Does it have a number next to it?
It literally just says it like in a faded box.
Hang on, let me open up Readlon's character sheet. It's been a while since I've looked at your Readlon.
He's got natural armor, which gives him a +2 to his AC.
Are you unchained?
Yes, he's an Enchained. I don't think you've got anything that gives you damage reduction, mate.
Yeah, because I just
feel
don't
like I
know. Because
remember
it literally just says damage reduction.
Oh no. So that's just that it's like a generic. So you can make a note if you got. It's there to show you an example of what you could put a note in that
Oh,
box.
sorry, I didn't mean to put that bite in.
No, you're all right, mate. So yeah,
it
it's
again.
just a. The grayed out stuff is just a suggestion of what you could put in that box.
Okay, sound.
Okay.
So I have resistances to damage. Things like that.
And then so your Edelon takes 9 points of damage. And then, can your Edelon please make a will save for me, please?
No, don't think so.
It's just loading.
Yeah.
Will save. That's
Yes.
okay.
Okay. You are okay. Your Eidolon is
Oh.
fine.
And he said it was 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
And that brings us to Addam's turn. You've muted again, mate. I can't hear what you say. There's I think the mic.
Adam's going to move forward.
Yep.
And when the character sheet loads, he's going to shoot. He's going to pop off a spell. He's going to do another use of barb chain.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's a cantrip then, Jake.
No, it's a first level spell. This time I might go for. I might try and trip it up though, because I've tried to do damage every time. So it's. I think I have to hit it first though.
Mm-hmm.
So
no, so you'd make a CM. So you make a combat maneuver check.
Yeah, CMB.
Oh, right, okay.
If I will pull up Dastor's character sheet and I'll try and give you some indication of where that is. Yeah, so
it's next to base attack bonus.
Is it
CMB? So to the right of your base attack bonus should be CMB.
Okay.
Click that.
And you're rolling against it CMD.
Ooh,
It's dog shit.
you did
Yeah.
roll a 2, mate.
Yeah, you rolled a 2, mate. So it does nothing. You missed,
CMB maneuvers against CMD are
you have to kind of build
for it. There are certain characters and feats that you build to use the CMB. Most generic characters don't do great CMD wise.
Yeah.
But I will give you DM's inspiration for trying it.
Yay!
Is that an inspiration point there, Tom?
Yeah.
Bottle cap.
Bottle cap, inspiration point, whatever you want to call them, yeah. So a +4 on your next roll is how I use inspiration, not advantage, because I'm not that nice.
Okay.
You guys get enough. You guys get enough out of me.
Where do I get to put my little inspiration marker?
Make a note of it.
Just make a note of it, mate. It's fine. I'll make a note that you've got it. But it doesn't go until you use it, so you can have it until book 6 if you wanted to, in theory.
Oh, right, okay.
Save it for the final boss, Jake.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, Sam.
As a final boss piece of kit, that is.
If you make
You
it
watch
that far.
now. Fine. I'll save it till then.
I was joking.
No, that's it. I'm gonna save it till then.
You might need it for a death saving throw or something.
Nope, I'm gonna save it till the final boss fight.
And that brings us round to August. And I've just realised yet again I haven't rolled Dastor on in the initiative tracker. So I will do that now. But August, it is your turn, my friend.
Okay. I'm gonna step into the space. Is there enough
How is it
room for me
August's
to...
turn?
How have you ended up at the bottom? How's that worked out? Oh, it's because I reset it. Sorry. It's
It's not
Zegric's
my
turn.
turn. It's not my turn.
But to answer your question quickly, no, there's not enough space there for you to stand.
Right.
But you can drop down the 10 feet drop if you so wish.
Okay.
So here in the kerfuffle, and I can't see very much, I'm going to run into the room.
Run into the room.
Go round to the flank so he doesn't get cover. And I quickly mage point my bow because it'll have run out by now. And then shoot with an acid splash.
Yeah. It's effective for -3, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the wrong one.
I was actually putting him in the right place. How about that?
Oof, that ain't hitting nothing.
No, mate. So it just skitters off and hits a wall somewhere in the background.
Enter.
Okay. So
Argus
that brings
may
us,
as well have gone.
brings us to Mortis. I think.
Right,
Is that
let
right?
me- yeah, I think so. I am going to. Where's God? Here we are. Right, I need to move.
And I might, because I think it might be funny, plunge you into Plate of Darkness. It didn't work.
Right, I'm going to shift in there, and I'm going to fire yon crossbow at yon lad in the corner there.
So you're firing at an effect is -4 because you're shooting into combat.
Oh, bugger. In that case,
Yeah. But what else are you going to do?
Um,
But if you roll a natural 1, you are going to hit that Eidolon. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
he's nails. He can take it. Let's go for it.
Yeah, you heard him say it.
Yeah, I did.
Nothing to do with me.
Yeah. I saw Jake's reaction as well.
I mean, to be fair, I can back him. He's pretty hardy. He's done all right so far.
Yes.
I kind of want Mark to roll a natural 1 now.
He has as well.
You do realise, Mark, you're now its new food source.
We need
So-
to see what
Fortunately, my
happens
damage
first.
was shite.
Because I don't know if
Dinner.
Tom said it before, but he's got a chart of things that when we roll natural runs, he's rolling on to see what happens to us.
Yeah, but I've just called it. If he rolls a natural 1, he's hitting the Eidolon because he's
Oh.
firing into combat.
Yeah, I only did 2 damage.
The Eidolon takes 2 points of damage. His bolt just slams into its back.
I'll shout out, sorry, my bad. And that'll unfortunately be the end of me.
Okay.
What I will, am I allowed to draw quarter? You basically put the crossbow down and get a quarterstaff for next go.
You can drop as a swift, but drawing is an action. Is that right?
Yeah.
There is.
Wow.
You get feats later on that make it quicker if you want to take them. But
You-
yeah,
you
to
can
begin
do it
with,
as-
it's brutal.
As part of a move action, I
Yeah.
believe. So,
That's
like,
what
if you were
it sounds
stepping
like.
forward and drawing a sword out, but it's classed
Yeah.
as a move action.
Right. Yeah, well, for new, I'm definitely done.
Okay,
I've,
so Argus.
I've wounded my ally. That's my job here is done.
Well done, Mark. Yeah. What did you say? I could drop down
You can drop down, 10 feet.
to.
So this is like a lip here, so you could drop down into this and then move.
Gotcha. But however, if I stood there, I have the high ground.
It's good where, sorry.
Don't try
It's
it.
over, Anakin.
Oh, you always want the high ground. Unfortunately, there's not enough high ground there for you to take. The
Right.
high ground is limited.
A little burst. I shot very
'Cause
long.
if you go
I'm sorry,
here,
Tom, but you underestimate his power. I'm done.
if you go here, I would argue the wall is in your way to make an attack.
Oh, okay, right. So basically, DM, what I'm looking for is an opportunity to twat it still with my 20 feet of movement. What were we looking at?
So you could drop down,
To
here.
there. Yeah.
and I would argue that you could probably get his legs, so you can make an attack at his feet
Okay.
if you come across. 'Cause that's not like it's a bad wooden barrister. So it's basically just 2 planks or 2 poles of wood going down. So you can get through the gaps.
Gotcha. Okay.
And you're 5 feet. You get his legs. So,
Right. Let's go with that then. So if am I all right there?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
18 4 damage.
Hits him.
And you cut
So,
off
you
his
know-
pinky, his little toe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cut off one of his little claws.
Rolled 1 for damage. That looks nice.
Give
Then.
him
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. I do like an orc.
Sneaky orc. Shadow in purple. Bit of green and
I
purple.
thought you said he was your first ever orc. Surely you've got to go with normal
Classic.
for first ever orc.
What's normal though? Yeah, I suppose.
Losing the name. Greenskins.
You could you know what you could do? You could go green and then purple tattoo on top.
Mm,
Or war paint.
Like, yeah, purple war paint and probably like dribs and drabs of purple war gear and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because is purple in War 4 is 40k or in Orc Law sneaky?
Yeah.
Sneaky, yeah.
the red makes you
Nobody's
go
ever seen a purple orc.
Sneaky gets.
Yeah,
does
Mark's
Mark
not
play
playing
anything
ball
with them?
tonight either, is he?
No. He's got to watch, but he's got to know by now. I
I'm
think.
telling you, I'm convinced he's onto it.
Mm.
I'm convinced he's been onto it for a while.
I'll ask him next conversation I have with him.
But with Argus done, after Argus has given the creature a little nail trim, it is Minato's turn.
There you go.
It's me, is it?
It is, yeah.
Right, I'm completely lost now.
You there, mate?
Oh well.
Does that help you?
Yeah, the big black cat. Can't see any enemies. In fact,
You're
I can't
about,
see
aren't you?
Eagle either.
You can't see any enemies.
No, I can't see it.
Eidolon is there,
All I'm seeing is flashy bits.
and Enemies
your
there.
Hang on.
vision.
Hang on.
Your token hasn't reverted back to
Token.
Dave, has it? No, it hasn't this time. Can you see the map underneath?
Oh, it's literally just pinged back.
Maybe once you've taken your turn, maybe close and open roll 20 again, see if that sorts it.
That's weird as hell, that is. Yeah, okay. So Argus is standing on him, isn't he?
He's next to him on the floor, so there's like a 10-foot drop here.
Okay. So what movement do you think I'd need to do to kind of
Where?
pole vault over?
So you can't. So, right, so you go 5, drop down for 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. So you could go all the way round. So you would go 5, 15,
Yeah.
20, 25, 30, 35, puts you there. You've got 40, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, I have, yeah. Oh, that would
You
work
can
then,
get-
would it?
And then you get the flank and you get your sneak attack as well.
Lovely. Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay.
Top. If I hit. 16,
You do hit.
then 9 and 3.
Oof, yeah, max damage and then 3 sneak attack. Brutal. Describe. Well, you haven't killed the creature, but describe that for me because that's pretty gnarly.
So obviously you can see that Argus is drawing all the attention of it, and he kind of sniggers to himself and kind of assumes all 4 position and zooms round to the side with his dagger in his mouth. And as he runs up behind him, you see the creature kind of turn in amazement. You just see like this black cat charging with his tail up like this, going up with the knife and just kind of stabs him in the back.
Nice.
Grooving.
And that brings us to the Eidolon's turn. The wounded Eidolon.
I'll say sorry again to it.
Eidolon's going to do a full turn around. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Uh,
At least I got chicken.
He's going to look
Gonna
for the
make
guy
it
with the
pretty
crossbow. He's going to just have a bite at the one in front and see if he needs to take a full round action
Yep.
on it. But 18
So
to hit.
it's a 20. So you get a +2 because you're flanking with Minato now.
Okay.
It definitely hits. Definitely hits.
12 damage as well.
And
That's
he's more
awesome.
to eviscerate this creature. So describe its fate to me.
So following from kind of Minato's attack, putting it in a position of weakness, the Eidolon's just going to come down and like open its mouth really wide and snap onto its head and then snap onto its body again.
Nice.
And then
And
it's
again,
going to, because it tastes disgusting, it's kind of going to let it fall out his mouth.
Yeah, aberrant creatures, man. They're not great snacks.
And it's going to get ready to go for a no joke.
No, but you're clearly not over it, Jake.
My
Okay.
baby!
Sorry.
Okay, so now you're in the room properly. This large chamber was once obviously a prison, as testified by the 20 cells that line the room's perimeter. A rickety wooden platform overlooks the room with 2 flights of stairs descending to the prison floor, length 10 feet below. A 5-foot wide wooden walkway runs from the northern edge of the platform to a passageway to the east.
Can I have a look around, Tom? You don't mind if I move my ladder around?
Yeah.
I'm a ferret.
It's because with the vision blocking, I can only see from the bottom there. Right. Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, in order to hide things from you, I have to leave the setting on that means you can't see what you've already explored.
Yeah.
Bit of a-
Looks like there's a toilet in that one.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll just pop in and clip one off quickly while.
You're obsessed with having a dump mid-game. No one ever does. Okay.
Except Scanlan.
Is it okay? It's looking relatively safe. So as long as I can't hear too much trouble, I'm going to try and free the statue of its loot.
Okay, cool. Are you just trying to do it, or are you trying to do it quietly?
What I would quietly, but I would possibly suggest someone a little bit more dexterous than me.
Let me have a go.
Yeah, so it's
Yes,
either a
then.
strength check or a sleight of hand check. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
In technical terms, they're your 2 choices. Obviously, the sleight of hand check can have a high DC.
Okay. Shall I do the sleight of hand then on it?
Sweet.
Yeah.
I don't think the girl.
28.
Slides out like it's lube, mate. Not every
Well,
sound.
can we say, like, as Argos was turned around to go and take it, you can just see it disappear. It's gone.
Nice.
And you just see, like, Minato just, like, kind of playing with it in the corner going, you want this? It's good to use it to poke somebody with.
I don't think any of us use 200 weapons, do they? I think it's going to be a selling item.
It looks more like an art piece than it does a functional weapon.
Gotcha. Okay. Objet
Which is
d'art.
why it's
Magical.
got-
Indeedy.
How much did you say it was worth?
It was 200
between 2 to 6.
Yeah.
2 to 600.
It's better than a kick in the crotch. But then most things are.
Why is that guy? Why is it only half of his right?
Has it got it magic to it?
You rolled spellcraft.
Or can I just detect magic?
You can roll detect. Yeah, you can use detect magic if you want to.
I use detect magic then.
It doesn't have to be magic.
Worth check.
But
You never know.
if you roll spellcraft, it's always uncertain.
Go a quick recce of the cells and the monsters. Make sure there's nothing else of interest or value before we move forward.
I'll draw quarterstaff. Just so I don't accidentally pierce anyone, so to speak.
There's a lot of kind of desiccated skeletons and rags.
How many cells are there?
20.
2, 3, 4,
It
5,
says
6.
20.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Are they all closed?
Yes.
Okay.
But looking into them, there's just skulls, skeletons, and rags. There's nothing really of interest. However, the woodwork, despite looking rickety, surprisingly sturdy.
Okay.
Shame it's not made out of stone. We have a dwarf that can handle that.
Okay.
He's making a brew. He's done nothing so far.
He's making tea.
Anybody want a drink?
Oh. Cup of Yorkshire.
Any
Rosie.
sounds? Anything we can hear?
Roll perception check.
Should get ready. 25.
Would you like a cup of tea, Father? Go ahead.
You can't really hear anything, mate. No.
Okay.
Right,
We advance
do it then. Let's
down
go
the
in.
corridor.
I like going in. I just don't like
So we've got corridor.
My 60 feet's broken again, Tom.
Oh.
Do you know, I can't give you anything without you breaking it, can I? That's actually a lie. I don't think you've ever broken anything I've ever given you in my entire life. That's an absolute lie.
What you're trying to say, Tom? It was vice versa.
Probably, yeah. Actually, out of two of us, I'm probably the clumsy one, yeah. It shouldn't. Why? I've literally just changed the setting on your character sheet. Why would it not play before? Silent Lion, vision on, night vision on, night vision distance, 60 feet. Why is it set to 30? Say settings. Right, can you see
Thank
60 feet now?
I can, yeah. I can see a room. There's a room up ahead, guys.
Ooh, okay.
Go.
Right, is that the direction we're going then? It makes sense, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've kind of got you've got a tunnel that went south off the statue room and one that went east off the statue room. You've got this one that goes east, and you've got the door you didn't explore down back in the caves.
Yep. Okay.
They're your options. So.
We'll see where this one goes to see if it circles back round to the south. If it goes anywhere other than south, I'd potentially say we'll double back and do the rest. But
Okay.
Sounds
if
like
that's
a
okay.
plan.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Minamodora Explorer.
So are you all just going into this next room? Are you sending someone ahead, or you couldn't hear anything coming from it with your perception checks? So.
No, just go in then.
Okay. So this looks to be like an interrogation room. There's some. They're not there on the map, but there's some basic torture devices in there. There's a spherical. So there's a standard like spherical cone shaped cage with the spikes that you can adjust and stuff in there. And then in another corner, there appears to be a star-shaped wooden frame, the surface of which studded with hooks.
That sounds like some sort of torture device.
It certainly does.
Oh, has anyone heard? Sorry, it's a slight tangent. A torture method from ancient Greece called the brazen bull.
Yeah.
I reckon it was one of the worst things ever. Right, Dave, he shook his head. They put you in a hollow statue of a bull and then just build a fire under it.
Oh, and then they cook you.
So it just heats up with you in it. And apparently all the steam from you cooking had come out of its nostrils, and your screams would be like it was, be amplified through the mouthpiece. It's like, yeah, that sounds pretty bad.
That's horrific.
Wasn't the bloke that invented it? They killed him with it, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so. It was a complete sort of bitter irony. So I made you this wicked torture device. Yep, in you go.
So you're also presented with a door to the south and a door to the east.
Yeah. Can't see or hear anything from around the doors, under the doors.
No, they're pretty solid.
Okay. What do you reckon then, chaps?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah, I like to be thorough with my dungeon exploring, and south
Yeah,
is
me.
suggesting that we're going.
Try and link everything back up.
Yeah. In fact, we went to strawberry picking the other day. We went to a maze. My family gets so annoyed if we're in a maze. It's like, just stick to the left wall. Stick to the left wall until you get back on yourself, and then choose the first right. I've done dungeons all of my life. Trust me. Oh, Dad.
Something I happen to be an expert in.
I see, that's the difference. I took it as an opportunity to teach map reading skills and orientating your map. And it's funny how we go for different approaches completely.
Just run through them screaming. If you're screaming, someone can hear you. Just saying.
Well, no. So when they did map reading at Cubs, Jackson said to me, he says, "It's a bit boring, Dad." And I says, "No, I understand that, but it's really, really important. It's a life skill, and not many people learn it these days. And it's really, really important." I said, "What would you do if you got lost?" And he went, "I'd use Google Maps." I was like, "Okay." A fair answer. So I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay, you're in the middle of nowhere. You haven't got a phone signal. What are you going to do now?" And this was the golden answer. He went, I would turn to you and ask you, Dad, because you can map read. And if I'm lost in the middle of nowhere, you're probably stood right next to me. I was like, I give up.
He's done you real dirty though. There,
Oh,
hasn't
mate.
he, son?
Yeah.
Every now and then throughout his life, that kid has come out with fucking pure gold. And I'm just like, that's it. You've got me.
Like father, like son.
Do you know what? You don't need to learn map reading today, son.
Right, which way
sorry.
had we decided? Had we decided? I don't
No,
We're
know
going to
if
hit
we
the
had.
south, loop
South.
everything up together.
South.
Let's do it.
Okay, do you want to pull
Let's
everyone
go.
into the room?
Pull it room.
Let me just change back to this layer.
There I am.
Um,
No, it's not nice down there. I don't like it. Can't see how way. Myself into a little chick.
where do you want to be, Jake?
I would like to be. But to be fair, I'd have my Eidolon at the front with Argus. And potentially Addam just following at the back.
August. Yeah, sorry, I should. You're in this room now. I forget you guys can't see the entire map, and I can.
Is there a setting that we can you can have it the way you've got it, but keep the stuff we've already been through?
I looked before and couldn't find anything. I will have a further investigate.
It's gone dark on me again.
I did see some YouTube videos like how to master these stuff. And I'm going to sit and go through it because
Okay.
it drives me mad not knowing.
Yeah, it's just because obviously we can't see where we've been.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
Then gets really like.
It should leave it greyed out because obviously stuff
Yeah.
could change behind you, but at least you know what you've explored. Then I know
Yeah.
what you're saying. Right, so are we ready to open the door?
Yeah. I can't see anything again, by the way. I don't know why.
I do. Give me a second. I need to be on a different layer to fix it. Because technically, like, what I could do, I'm going to set your dancing light to be on you. That's what I'm going to do.
Wicked.
Let me open the door first, and then I'll give you some light. I'll give you a little bit of shedding light.
Oh, that's wrong.
The door is now open. You should be able to move through.
Yep. We've got three more doors.
Oh, I've seen this. This is a bloody question. This is a mathematical quiz question. This one, isn't it?
Light.
About probability or something.
How much light does dancing light shed, Mark? Do you know?
20.
20. Thank you.
There you go.
There you go. So you should now be emitting 20 feet of light. So you should be able to see 20 feet around.
Yes, I can see stuff.
Awesome.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this room appears to have once served as a study. There is, a crumbled desk, lots of rubble, countless books and scrolls kind of scattered all over the place. The three solid doors are solid cell doors with like a little window at the top. There's a skeleton in each of the cell. The skeletons of deformed humanoids. One has 3 brittle arms. Another has an enormous misshapen skull. And the third has a rib cage that goes all the way down to its pelvis. A pelvis with stunted leg bones strewn below a strangely flat girth. I wanted to read that sentence specifically because I quite like it.
Yes.
Got the word girth in it.
It's up there with turgid, isn't it?
Is there anything we can roll to see if we know why? Like, are they creatures of some kind? Are they human deformities, birth deformities, genetic deformities?
That's a very good question, Sam.
I wonder what knowledge I may have about this.
Okay, so
All of the above.
one would be you could roll nature to see if you think they're like natural deformities or unnatural deformities. I'd also allow knowledge arcana to see if they've been magically altered. They'll give you those two as choices.
Got both.
What are you like though? In
And
those
I roll
skills?
ones, don't I? An awful lot.
So Arcana, I'm a +9.
Yeah, I'll fully
don't
back
have
you
nature.
going with that.
I can assist you with Arcana.
So shall I roll the Arcana and anyone else that can do it assist?
Yep, I'll roll an assist. Here we go.
No, nothing from me.
13.
Oh,
That's a
Jesus.
bloody good roll there,
Oh,
Mark.
20.
For
Yeah,
an
to be
assist? Bloody Mark knows better than I do.
honest.
He's a wizard, mate. His bonus that's probably
Oh,
pretty
true.
good.
What's your bonus, Mark?
9.
It
got the
must
same
be
bonus
9,
as you.
same as yours. I didn't know
Okay.
that till just then. The 13 says it must be.
You're not entirely sure, but Mortis suggests it might be magical experimentation.
Okay.
Yeah. Are
That's-
they
that
definitely
was my
dead?
instinct.
Definitely dead, yeah.
So these are
Yeah, my
cells.
instinct-
There's nothing behind.
So it's like a wood chunky door. In fact, I'll remove the doors so you can enter them if you really want to, just for the sake of
Underpants.
don't like in.
Yeah, my instinct was someone had been playing around with magic.
Yeah. Well, we've got aberrations in here, haven't we?
Yeah.
There you go. You should be able to just enter them freely now and
Yeah,
see in them.
cool.
And there's nothing else in there.
No, I mean there's stuff strewn around. You're welcome to search that. But other than that,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely have a look.
perception check then, please, gents.
22.
Any more for any more?
I would have a go. Perception is one of them things that's on this side somewhere. Where is it? Oh, you kipper. Perception, there we go.
So in amongst like the torn up books and pages that mostly look they look, they're illegible at this point. They're aged, they're rolled, they've molded, and all the rest of it. You do find a scroll. Seems untouched by time, as it were.
Sounds magical to me.
Well, we've got to roll to check it then, Thomas.
Spellcraft.
What's your spellcraft, Mark? Or do I just let you roll it? You seem to be rolling rocks tonight.
Spellcraft. I'll roll it. Here we go. Fingers crossed.
I'll roll an assist.
Nice.
+9.
No, that was that's a natural one, so it wouldn't obviously assist, even though it's a 10. But 24 will do it. It is a scroll, a flaming sphere.
Oh.
Cast a level 5th.
Whoa.
So you have to do like a check if you wanted to cast that at a lower level. in
UMD.
Pathfinder.
Oh, I'll pass it to. Does anybody? If nobody wants it, I will keep it.
I was going to say
you were
Mark.
probably the only one that can cast it, mate. And maybe Sam, but I think you'd be the only one with the capabilities because you have to be able to cast. No, you don't have to be able to cast a spell, do you? But it's easier if you can cast a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
I'll hang fire that one. I'll keep that hold of that for now. Then that's awesome.
I'm going to say, Mark. I think there's no airs about it. It's for you, mate.
Happy days. Yeah, that could come in very, very handy.
Okay,
I'll let you add it to my inventory, Tom. I haven't got a clue.
I'll add it. I will add it after the session if that's all
No
right, mate.
problem. No problem at all.
So I think we're going to need to backtrack then, aren't we?
Yeah, we've done in this room.
Yeah, so you've got a door that goes east, or you can backtrack and search other areas.
I mean, we know we can't be flanked.
You want to just carry on then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It might loop up elsewhere.
Oh, like a small jump.
Okay. And we're all formed up there anyway, aren't we? So it's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Let me open the door for you. Apparently, I'm moving the map now.
Yeah, that was weird.
I'm definitely on the
Phased
wrong
out of
layer.
existence.
Dynamic lighting layer. That's the one I need. Okay.
Okay.
You may now enter the room when ready.
Going down.
Bum.
Going down. In Goblin Town.
And then I will need you all to roll initiative for me, please.
Yes, come on.
Let's have some wombats.
So, quick
Yeah.
description of the room. Let me find it.
Where's my fucking thing?
So it's obviously a large penis-shaped, phallic-shaped chamber. We'll say.
Just the penis or with cock and balls.
Roughly tool shape.
There it is. The ceiling of this strangely cold chamber arcs to a vaulted height of 20 feet. The floor contains 11. So you've got like 11 wooded tiles of some description.
Okay.
They are haphazardly thrown about the room. From the darkness of each of these pits echoes a strange shuffling sound, and every so often a low moan.
Hmm.
Really?
I was
Are you
thinking
doing something
just
with
that.
Dastor, Tom?
Sorry?
You doing something with Dastor?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Let me clear the initiative tracker.
He's making tea.
Your turns. Yes. Where do you guys want Dastor? Really, I should give him control of him to one of you guys, but
In the body.
where would you like him? Do you want him next to you, Argus?
Yeah.
Shoulder to
Yeah,
shoulder?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, why not?
I think
He's
he's a
he's-
dwarf. He'd want to be there.
Yeah.
He's relatively hardy, so
Ooh,
then it's just Jake.
It
Then
for a
it's
bird.
just Jake. And then roll for initiative for me.
Oh, we already did.
Has it on? Is it
Ah,
on? Has it registered?
no, it hasn't because I hadn't cleared the initiative tracker before. So all roll initiative again. I'll use your original scores. You'll beat me to it. I need to stop and wait to say roll initiative until I actually want you to do it.
You did tell us to, in our defence.
I did tell you to. It's true, but I wasn't. Yeah,
You weren't. He wasn't ready.
yeah. It's not the first time I've done it either. You'd think I'd learn. Right, Dastor initiative, because these character sheets are different to the ones I'm used to. Initiative there. Right. So let's find the initiative rolls. Dave, will you roll initiative again for me, mate?
Yeah.
I just I hadn't cleared the original tracker and it doesn't update the scores apparently. So Addam has an initiative score of 20. Zegric is on a 7.
In the rear with no idea.
It's 22, which doesn't really change. Mortis 16, so his improves.
There must be something in the air tonight
I know.
because I'm rolling terribly.
No,
Always
that's
read-
definitely no Phil Collins.
Yeah.
I got that one, dude.
I've got a list of them, Dave. You
Have
missed
you?
the one I
Have
said
you?
earlier.
Oh no.
And Argus was initiative 10.
I've done what I've done with Norden. I've got a little list.
Awesome. Okay, so Minato, you're up first, mate.
Run in, twat it.
Oh,
Against all odds.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, Sam. Phil Collins. I'm gonna have to try and get past everybody against trying to get in the room because I'm always seems like I'm first for initiative, but in the wrong spot.
you can hold your turn, but it moves you permanently in the initiative order.
So what we're looking like 10 feet of movement to get past them.
Yeah, so it's double movement because you're squeezing. So it takes twice the amount of movement to get through each square that there's somebody occupying.
Yeah, so if I did that and then obviously like got to there, that'd be 10, wouldn't it?
15, because you've gone 10 to
15.
get through his square, and then
Okay.
yeah.
I can't see anything.
Looks like goblins.
Right.
Are we fighting goblins?
A
Not
goblin.
goblin.
I'm assuming that I can't see anything and it's not unintended.
What's the range on your night vision? Your low light vision?
I'll soon tell you. It is twice as far as humans, it says.
So 60.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll change that then.
Yeah,
Ah,
mine's 60 as well, dude. Or low light vision, half elves can see twice as far as humans in conditions of dim light.
So dim light,
in,
it's limited to 30 for humans and 60 for.
well, where I am, I don't really have the movement to get up to him. Can I hold an attack action? Just like if he comes close, I can have a go at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do that then.
Okay.
Get it.
Goes to Dastor's turn. What do we want Dastor to do? Or do you want me to control him?
Pile
Okay.
in and twat
Yeah,
it.
you go for it. Go for it, Tom.
Okay, so playing against myself here, which is a bit weird. Dastor's going to
I play with myself all the time.
His movement.
No one needs to know this.
Speed 20 feet. So he's going to
I don't
go
know what you were talking about. You know,
5,
I used to play
10,
magic against myself and all sorts of.
20.
I used to do that. Mark.
Yeah.
And then he's going to shoot at the goblin, whom I will describe to you shortly.
He's just look
With
like
a
a
crossbow.
horrible little bastard.
To try and capture the cat. Oh, he's on to me already.
Which misses. The bolt just hits back wall, breaks part.
Oh, hello, boys. Hello.
So the goblin you oh, there's not a description of him here. That's interesting. It's not one here either. How rude. Hang on, let me do this instead. Cover up the things I don't want you to see. Looks a bit like that.
Oh,
Whoa.
Multi, multi. That's a
Okay.
cool picture.
And thankfully, his name was also blurred out in that picture. But that brings it to Addam's turn.
Oh, I can see where.
So, does dexterity have anything to play with? I'm just trying to, because technically, the Eidolon and Addam have got the same dexterity.
Do they? I'd have thought the Eidolon would have more, actually.
Well, it says he's got a dex of 15, but modifier of 2+, and Adam's got a modifier of 2+.
But what's your score? Is it 14?
14 on Adam.
Yeah, so the Eidolon goes first.
Okay, so
Unless you want to make it hold its action, so you can go first.
no, I'd sooner the Eidolon go first, to be perfectly honest. And he's gonna do what he does best. He's gonna have to.
He's got a lot of movement.
Well, because but to be fair, Argus has charged down the thing.
Yeah.
The Eidolon's got.
You had plenty of
40
opportunities with your tokens. I'm not gonna this time. I'm
No,
not gonna
no, that's fine. So he's
every
just gonna
time,
move.
every time you pass a player, you lose 5 feet of movement because you've got to squeeze
Okay.
past them. All right.
Yeah, sound.
Okay.
So that's 25, 30 feet. So he'd lose 15 feet of movement to even get where he needs to be. And I think he's got 40 feet.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
So I think in total he's going to make it probably just behind. He's got, it wouldn't be able to, he'd have to just wait here for the time being, I think.
Okay.
And stand on guard.
Yeah, so hold an attack.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll translate the con card. Okay. And then it's Adam's turn.
And Adam, to rejuvenate Eidolon, what does he need to do?
I believe it's range touch.
I think so.
Yeah, so what I'll let you do, if you want to do it, I'll let you invert the initiative so you can do it, and then the Elon will have moved afterwards. I'm happy to do that. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll just do it that way around and then go
Okay.
for that.
So take 7 healing. It's rolled it for you already. Look.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, I tried to set it up. I failed, I think, in Mark's case, but I tried to set it up so it would roll stuff when you clicked on them. And then just any movement you want to do, mate.
To be honest, I think he's probably just going to move up behind.
Zegric.
Yeah, and then leave it at that.
Okay. Which brings us to Mortis.
Right. Quarterstaff in hand. I'm going to go in. Let's see. So where's the baddie? I can't actually see the baddies.
You don't have, so you're going to have to ask someone to tell you which way to go because you don't have the vision. You've only got 30 foot of
Oh
in dim light.
God. I'll just move and
I'll,
I'll hold an action. I'll hold a cantrip to see if I can actually see anything. If anything.
Sorry, everything's just.
What have you just skirted round the side, or have you moved through the middle? What have you done?
I've just skirted around the side.
Okay.
Well, we're all a bit wary today.
Yeah, it would have been a sort of this sort of action. Yeah. So I'll just hold up because I can't see anything. I'll just hold a cantrip in case to trigger if I see something to fire at that isn't one of my friends again. And that'll be me. I can't see little bugger over there.
Okay.
Shit.
Brings us to Argus.
I'm just going to move closer, I think. I'm going to avoid the tiles, so I'm probably going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Hold there.
Okay.
Hold a reaction to if it comes near me, swat it.
Okay.
Can I kind of as I'm moving forward, sort of I've sort of done it before in earlier sessions, sort of bang my shield, try and get its attention and give it a sort of battle cry. Come at me,
roll an
bitch.
intimidation.
That was a snowblower.
Roll an intimidation check for me.
If it succeeds, I want to hear your intimidation cry, Dave.
Yeah, not me.
It's a pretty good intimidation.
I'm gonna go with what's Howard's wife's name in Big Bang?
Bernadette.
Bernadette. I'm gonna go in a more masculine tone. Come at me, bitch. See what happens.
I still love the fact that his mom and her sound the same.
Yeah.
She does an incredible impression.
Howard.
Yeah.
Howard.
He's fit as well.
Would.
Yeah, I
And she's
would.
got a really, really big brain.
Oh,
Which brings us to Zegric's turn.
Zegric's going to move
Big
down the
pair of
stairs into the
brains.
room.
Yep.
And then he's going to not spend an arcane point because I'm burning through them like they're going out of fashion.
Mhm.
And he's just going to use his bow as normal with an acid splash attached.
What's resource management, Sam? What are you talking about? We don't manage our
Trousers.
resources in these games. Come on.
Pairs of trousers. Oh, 24.
Definitely hits.
You know, Mark, who are you?
It's not a aberrant, is it?
Looks like a goblin. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, but I know, but I need to know for the roll.
No, it's not an aberrant. No.
Is it just aberrant that it applies to? Aberrations and magical beasts.
It's not a magical beast. It's not a magical beast either, funnily enough.
It's a 3-armed goblin. It's something's not right. Anyway,
Hey, that's
6
racist.
points of damage,
6 points of damage.
and boom, another 3 for acid. So that's 9 points of damage altogether.
Oh,
Okay. So it's now Goblin's turn.
Doesn't like me.
The Goblin is going to move to there. Yep, and then he is going to use a breath weapon. So he kind of
Best weapon.
yeah.
Do I
and
get a
this
shot
kind
at
of
him?
Did you hold? You've got a
I
quarter
held
staff,
it. I held me ray of PP touching.
Yep.
Okay.
Now you can see him. Yep.
Yeah. Right. Here we go. Here we go.
Roll
See him
to
coming.
see if you can touch his PP. I mean,
I doubt it.
You mate.
No.
No.
No, I've missed. At least I have wand and.
Yeah, and hit
Leave
that. And hit
somebody's
the
out,
Eidolon again.
Yeah. So yeah. Cheers for that, lads. I'll go back to the shadows and pretend I'm not there.
Okay,
I'll
so
be back for-
Dastor. Well, hang on, Mark. I need you for some rolls.
he's gone.
He's gone. Right.
He's gone back to the shadows from whence he came. Yes, got Lord of the Rings in there.
Well done, Sam.
Thank you.
Right. So Dastor fails his reflex check.
Oh, is it a cone then?
Straight line.
Right, wicked.
So it's like that projectile vomits it in a straight line, like my
Okay.
brother after he's eating mushrooms.
Gotcha. Forgive me for saying, DM, my Intimidate of 24 didn't rattle him then.
Nope.
Okay.
So as you look at this guy, he's got a crazed look in his eyes.
Okay. Righto. Did he react when he took damage from Zegric?
Not really.
Okay.
He just looks utterly fucking insane.
Okay. Righto.
I should probably make you roll for that, but anyway.
When you say he didn't react, it's not in the sense as he didn't take damage. It's just
No,
he
he
wasn't
just didn't.
bothered.
He was just there like
Yeah.
whatever. Come at me.
Yeah, I'd have spied that, I would assume.
So and Dastor takes 3 points acid damage. We'll make for Mark to get back to roll his reflex.
Mhm.
And yeah.
Well, on a different topic, this new Warcry starter set that they've brought out is amazing. The models in it are awesome. It's got all the guidebook and the tokens in it, everything, and the map and the terrain. 50 quid it cost.
50.
One of my mates is selling
50.
the previous Warcry starter set. I've got it at the minute because me and my brother are going to try it, but he's asked me if I can try and sell it.
Yeah.
But I know you're looking for one. He'd probably get you 50 quid.
Yeah, well, it's
And
the brand new one, the one that's literally just come out with all the revamped rules and stuff. So it's got the vampire team on it, and it's got the Stormcast.
Oh right.
They're like the special edition
Yeah.
Underworld models. So it's an awesome little box, and it's all push fit as well, which I quite like.
Mark, I
for
need a
Warcry.
reflex save from you, mate.
Oh. Here we go. Right.
So it's underneath. So where your AC is, it's the next column down the middle box.
Right, main.
REF.
Aha. Here we go. Ooh.
So you fail your reflex save, so you take full damage.
Huh.
Oh, max damage, 8 points of acid damage. Have that.
Oh, that's it's literally the exact opposite of me.
But then I also need a fortitude save out of you as well, and I'll roll one for Dastor.
Oh, God.
Fortitude.
I'd definitely try and be a little bit more pleased about that. To tell me.
Oh, no, failed that.
So
Most hideously.
you were nauseated for 1 round.
Ooh.
I need to
I'll
remind
tell
myself
you
what
what.
I feel to
nauseated is.
chunder.
What does that do then?
I'll tell you now.
1, 8.
I've got that down as the goblins vomited into you as you're halfway through shouting a cantrip with your mouth open.
Nauseated. So you are unable to attack, cast spells, concentrate spells, or do anything else requiring attention. So is Dancing Lights concentration by chance, Mark?
I'm not sure. We'll soon see.
Wow.
He can basically move.
Yeah, all you can do is move, and potentially your light goes out.
Whatever that is, ignore it completely.
It's
That's a
not a concentration.
No,
It's
it's
not
not.
concentration. Okay. So for your
At
next
least I
round,
can
mate,
see that I'm shit.
Dancing lights right at the bottom says concentration.
It does actually. Yeah. Okay. Now I can't see.
I suspect it. I haven't got time. Hang on, let me Google it. I don't know spells off the top of my head, unfortunately.
No,
I'm
it
sorry,
does
Mark,
clearly
but
say
even
we
if you
found
can
it.
mark, even if you can only move, everybody fights, nobody quits. You're getting in there, even if we have to throw you into a hole.
No, it's not concentration. I guess we've just tipped the box on it by accident. It's not concentration. I wanted to do it to be cruel, but I've got to go by the rules of the game.
Dave got the reference there, didn't you, mate?
And
Oh.
then I just need to. Okay, cool. So and then top of the round, mate, Minato, it's your go.
Okay, so trying to figure out how I can get to him.
How far can you move?
40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You
Yeah,
can
Ooh,
you
I
can
can
do
do it
it
in a
with
zigzag.
Yeah.
2,
You can get there. You
3.
can get there within 25 feet of your diagonals, mate.
I do it like that, yeah. I could move. How much have I just moved there? 5,
30.
10, 30. I'm going to go here.
Yep. Setting up that flanking. Like it, like a lot.
Then I'm going to have a.
So,
Yeah.
Lou, what you could potentially do if you wanted to, just as
Mm.
food for thought, I don't think it's going to matter. If you wanted your flanking, is hold your attack until Dastor moves in.
Oh, well, I've just critted.
But yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I had a
so you've
sensation I didn't
critted.
need to.
Yeah.
I will confirm that is a confirmed crit against his AC.
So
And there's 23 points of damage. How do you kill this guy?
No.
Nice.
So he's seen him spurt out all this stuff, and as he's doing that, you see Minato like charge at him. And as he's doing it, you see him grab a rock off the floor and slams it into his face as he's throwing. You just see his like that. And
Nice.
Bravo.
Nice.
head.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're effectively out of combat. What would you like to do? Can't believe just one shot him. Like, that's dirty.
And I believe that's the first time any of us have actually
Landed a crit.
landed a crit.
so, what does confirmed crit actually mean then? Because that's
So when you roll a natural 20,
yeah,
obviously it's a crit, but you have to confirm the crit against his AC.
yeah.
And then if you don't confirm, I'm still a bit and ahhing about. So, and if you hit his AC again, you then do critical damage, and every weapon has a different critical modifier. So some of them like you roll 3 dice, 4 dice. Some of them have like rules, and stuff like that. So it's not just so in D&D it's just double damage. Every weapon doesn't matter unless you've got savage attacks, I think, or it's the orc one, isn't it, that lets you roll an extra dice as when you crit. But in Pathfinder, every weapon has a different crit modifier, so it could be ×3, ×4, stuff like that. So
Yeah, you tend to find if you have a higher crit range, of like you crit on say 19 to 20,
yeah, that's the other one.
you
as
tend to do less crit damage. So like I only crit on a 20, so I do 3 times damage. I think you're the same with your star knife by the looks of it. Whereas some weapons crit on like an 18, 19, 20. You can take feats as well to increase your crit range.
All right. Okay.
Mages can increase their crit range naturally as well with some of their abilities.
Yeah.
But yeah, what would you like to do as you've murdered me another goblin?
I think if you confirm the crit, you get all your dice. If you don't confirm the crit, you get automatic max damage. I want to say something like that.
No, that's a glass cannon rule, and they
Oh, is
changed it
it?
to
Okay.
explode. They changed it to exploding dice as well. That's what I'm on an R and about at the minute. So, I might give you exploding dice. If you roll max on a dice, you can roll another dice.
Does the goblin have anything on him?
It does, yeah. So, if you search the goblin, and on him, he has a longsword, a silver dagger,
Ooh.
and a masterwork hand axe.
Ooh, okay.
Detect magic.
So there is magic coming from the longsword.
Oh,
Cast it again. Oh, hang on. Let me just redefine what I can't know detect magic's a bit different in this.
I think you'll find you would need to roll spellcraft check to find out what
I think you're right as well.
it is. But you or
That's
Mark
right,
can
the
do it.
cantrip in this.
well, if it needs
But-
to be, if you don't know what it is, pass it over. I'll have a look. I'll have a little look at it for you.
Spellcraft, you can only roll once in a 24-hour period on a magical item. You have to wait 24 hours before you can do it again.
Yeah.
Or is that before anybody else can as well?
No. So per person who's got it.
Person, right.
Spellcraft. It's a 12. I'm praying on you here, Mark.
Here we go. When I can find it, just add it.
Jake, have you got spellcraft?
Come on. 17.
It's a plus
And
one.
roll
longsword.
aid on it as well.
It's a plus one longsword. There's no other magical effect.
Hey.
That's an Argus weapon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus one
I-
longsword's handy. Silver
I'll,
dagger's handy to keep somewhere as well.
Who wants the silver dagger? Somebody who fights.
That's got to be
I'll have that and keep it in my prison
Minato.
wallet.
Well, the
Yeah.
masterwork hand axe as well. Items have to be masterwork in order to be enchanted to be plus one. So if you take that and then you were to enchant it to use it, it would be cheaper to have it enchanted. You haven't got to pay for the masterwork item, so it might be
Well,
worth
I was going to say if I use a hand axe so as a backup weapon, so I wouldn't mind a masterwork hand axe as a replacement.
Go for it.
That's all right.
Absolutely. I'll hand it hilt first to Argus. There you go, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Looks a little bit. Hang on, I'll bring the image back up of him.
Is this the red blade? I noticed it when you said
It is the red blade, yeah. That one.
Ah, that's a cool looking sword.
Nice.
The Diablo looking sword.
Yeah.
Where's the sword?
Got that.
It was on that goblin, mate. That one there.
What's
Trying
the
to like-
stats for the silver dagger? Is it any good?
Good against
It's
werewolves.
yeah, so it's silvered, so it'd be good against undead and werewolves. Do
Okay.
extra damage against them. Silver weapons is quite expensive, I think, as well. It'd be
Yeah.
worth the money.
Yeah.
I would keep hold of it though. Just if we do come across, there's only you and Argus going to be able to hurt a werewolf as it currently stands. Or I can
Well,
with spells. We can with
I was
spells.
going to have it. I was just going to like put it in and get all the stats just written down, just so.
Yeah,
I
it's just a standard dagger, mate, but it's silver. So
Okay.
does anyone want to investigate these wooden crates on the floor?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So looking through the flats, you can see humanoid zombies in each of those pits.
This is
Kind of-
very.
But the wooden slats are strong enough to hold them in place.
Yeah.
They're kind of reaching through, trying to.
Has anyone read The Tale of Charles Dexter Ward? It's one of Lovecraft. It's so much like this. There's a room like this.
I actually might have read it. You know, I've got a collected works with Lovecraft. It's been a
The
while. since I
the
picked it
guy's
up.
lantern goes out, and he's just trying to feel his way in the pitch black across this room. He can hear the things in the under the grates. Oh, it's a good one.
What are they? They're just in crates, yeah.
Well, they're like in pits, so it's like a wooden top,
Oh, it's a pit.
and it's like a 5x5 pit, basically, that they're just kind of stood in. Almost like they're being kept for something.
Okay, so it's gonna be a bit dangerous, isn't it? This is in case we have to like come back or something. Do you not think it's worth just taking them out
Killing 'em.
individually?
I do. Do we just looking and peering down? Is there anything that we spot with how they're dressed? Are they in rags? Is it? Can they be townsfolk or something like that?
They're definitely desiccated. They've been here
Okay.
a long time.
Right. Okay.
Desiccation's what you need.
Yeah, I think Argos would be suggesting let's
Dispatch these.
remove the head or destroy the brain.
Yeah.
Are these actually like wooden cages or are actually down in the floor?
Yeah, so they're
floor,
pits. So they've got like
yeah.
wooden, almost like a wooden cellar door, effectively, on top.
Yeah.
Of
Could Sam's character not just like one shot him in the head individually, like walk around and just retrieve the arrow?
I'm not
afterwards?
going to make you roll to kill them, but you can go round and because
Oh,
like I
okay.
said, you can roll dice all day doing it, but you can get weapons through the slats.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll
we could be here for hours depending on how you roll. Do you know
Destroy
what I
the
mean?
brain. Headshot.
We'll say you take half an hour to make sure they're all dead.
Yeah.
If we make it look dramatic, can we still get the XP?
Yeah, you get the XP. Don't worry about it.
Next
If you leave
question,
them, you don't.
what do they have on them?
Nothing worth taking,
Oh, that's annoying.
I'm afraid.
I take it back about the hand axe. I can use it, but I use a battle axe, not a hand axe.
Throw
So
a
anyone
hand
else?
though.
You can throw hand.
What does
yeah,
Dastor use?
Oh, yeah.
Dastor has a dwarven war axe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I can
Right,
take
okay.
it. I'll put it on my character sheet for now. But
Yeah.
Keep it. You
Right,
can sell
comment,
it.
You
But
never know.
my comment about the masterwork was more like if someone was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
plus one hand axe might be handy," you would save the money having to buy. You would only have to pay for the enchantment in that case. Do you know what I mean? So.
I'll keep hold of it anyway. I'll add it onto the list.
But I'm going to read something from the book now. Story award. The zombies are relatively harmless in their pits. If the PCs destroy them with ranged weapons, award them with 200 XP.
Hey.
Explain to me.
How many are there? Because I've got arrows.
Well, I'll let you stab them through the things with a sword. I'm not going to be that.
You said
I'm not that
ranged.
bad.
We get the extra bit XP for ranged.
Sam, shut up.
So it's 11, and you can only recover half your ammunition, Samuel. Remember.
That's fine.
Oh, I'll pull my crossbow bolt out of the Eidolon and say sorry.
You're only allowed to recover half of it, though, Mark.
Sorry about that.
Does anyone need any healing? Because obviously you've got Dastor, who's apparently used to cure light, but other than that,
Yeah, I'm only on 9. I don't know if anybody else will take anything.
Did I take damage in the last fight?
Eidolon's got
I
4
don't
off.
think so. I don't. He's attacked the Eidolon and he attacked Argus, and I've attacked
No, I
Argus.
mean like
Yeah,
last
he
session.
vomited on me and a bit of it went in my mouth.
But I suspicion that's where this use of cure light's come from.
My roll 20 is froze again.
No,
So I will roll a cure light for you, Mortis.
thank you.
You take 4 points of healing.
4 points.
Oh no, 8.
Oh,
Sorry,
8.
Yeah, ignore the top
Stupendous.
one.
I'm on 16. I'm only 1 off 4. Stupendous.
There we go.
So, and I'll mark off another use of his. Ooh.
Yep, looking much better now. Thank you very much.
Okay. So the question is, what would you like to do? We are 20 past 10 as well. I don't know if anyone's got an end time. Just as a time warning. If there's no objections, we can continue. It's up to you. You tell me.
I'm not, depending what's coming up next. As I say, I'm looking to go within the next 15 minutes or so. But
Is it leave it there then, Mark? Is that what we're saying?
Well, it depends what if we're going to go into a big combat, then probably. But if we're going to well, we don't know, do we? Till we do. Yeah, okay.
Could you change my vision to 60 then?
Have I not, mate? I do apologise.
It might. Do I need to?
No, I haven't. It's 60. hang on. Yeah, no, I need to set this up properly because you don't have dark. So you've got low light vision, not dark vision, don't you?
Correct.
So I need to make sure I set this up properly because at the moment you've got dark vision.
Right. Okay. So there's just a corridor off to the right. That looks like a dead end there. I'll just poke my head down the corridor a little bit. Yeah, it's a dead end then, isn't it? So we've got a turning to the east. And okay. Can I have it shifted down, see if I can hear anything? See and
Yeah, roll a perception check.
yeah. 17.
You hear nothing.
I didn't mean to roll that.
Minato stabs you in the back.
I'm going to take myself down to there then, Tom.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. It's right, stairs going down then.
Yep.
Whee.
Did you want to step in there and have a quick look, mate?
Sure, yeah.
So it looks like it's going down, but it is blocked.
It's what, sorry?
So it's blocked. It looks like there's been a tunnel collapse at the bottom, so they're collapsed.
Ah. Okay, so we're at a dead end this end. Can I just have a shufty here, just to make sure there's nothing...
You can. So that's the door. Would you like to open the door?
Oh, it is a door. Right.
It's a door, yes.
Should we form up and go through that door then?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to go into the room? Put your token in the room, please.
Oh, there's me too gone. What have
My
I
roll
Yeah, I don't
20.
know why I did
Tom,
that.
can you move me for me, please?
So who wants to? Who moving? Sorry, I need to go back onto the right layer now. What objects? Who needs moving?
Me, please.
You and you want to go into the room?
Yeah, I'll go into the room as well. Yeah.
MFI's biggest sale of the year.
Any more for any more?
I'm in there. Check me out.
So everyone who goes into the room, you immediately start to float into the air.
Wow.
A bit like Willy Wonka's chamber.
I'm going to burp.
Is there anything above us, Tom, that's going to stab us? I've seen Mission Impossible far too many times in that elevator.
No. So this strange room is a 15-foot diameter sphere. Several objects float in the room, spinning lazily in the space. A ragged book, a scroll, a bottle of wine, a dead raven surrounded by a halo of floating and writhing maggots, and a twisted iron wand with a forked tip. Yet perhaps the most unnerving aspect of the room is the walls, for they are plated in sheets of strange red metal that ripple every once in a while with silent black energy that seems to coalesce into strange runes or even words too far often for the effect to be chance.
I can't check, see from
I was thinking that.
anything, any idea whatsoever as to what's going on. Let's have a...
I'm making a beeline for the dead bird because I'm a cat.
Oh man,
Okay,
I was going to do the same with the
No,
Eidolon
I'm a giant.
to
piece
snap
of
Oh,
it up and
cheese.
eat it.
Okay, so I'm
got
going to
that.
suggest no. It is a linguistics check.
What?
Oh, linguistics. That's okay. 'Cause
Linguistics.
I rolled a
For the
1
room?
just then.
Words.
What's going on in the room?
Oh no, sorry. I thought you were asking about the runes. The runes.
No, the
So room, not runes. Sorry. Yeah. I can't check.
Yeah, I did really bad.
15.
Just seems to be your standard levitate spell that seems to be in place.
I've used my what's her name instead, my Eidolon.
Yeah, it just seems to be a standard levitate spell. Nothing.
I'll
other
try
than
and
that,
grab the
you
wand.
don't know. Did you want to work out anything to do with the runes, or keep coming up?
See if you can read the runes, I'll say to Mortis.
What would that be?
Linguistics.
Linguistics.
Right.
Addam's got linguistics as well, so I'm happy to try and aid.
Are you in the room?
No, to be fair.
Oh,
Could
Yeah,
I move towards the room?
You could. You can't even tell what kind of language this might be.
Yeah.
You're just not sure.
I've rolled some serious bottom this evening for a change.
You rolled a natural 20 at one point.
I
Mark.
did roll a natural.
You actually rolled quite well, Mark. But
Yeah, for me, I have actually. Yeah, I even hit something
You've hit
Is
shit
it?
with your magic missile.
ages ago.
Tom, is the language abyssal, infernal, orc, draconic, or elven,
no.
or common?
No.
Okay, that's my languages out.
Is it catfolk?
I'm going to almost guarantee that none of you have the language because I'm pretty sure I checked, and I would have made a note if you did.
I don't appear to have any languages except common.
That's because you've not done them, Mark.
How many ranks?
No.
How many ranks do you have in linguistics, mate?
Linguist. I've just had it. Ranks 0.
So yeah, you would only get what you come with as part of your racing class, so you won't
Yeah.
have many anyway.
Adam's got
Not fair.
6.
I was going to say you've got a +6 there, Jake.
No.
How many languages have you got?
4.
I'm pretty sure you get. I'm pretty sure for every rank for linguistics, you get an extra language,
All right.
but you can't identify.
Jake's going to retrospectively pick the one that we need.
But you don't know which one you need, and I'm not going to tell you.
Can I cast detect magic on the room?
Yeah, sure. You can sense the source of you can sense the source of levitate spell. The lightning, given how you've rolled, you would assume might be related to that. Maybe because it's an old spell and it's spazzing out. Maybe you don't know.
Am I getting anything from the book, the wand?
Yeah. So there's a scroll you're getting
Scroll,
something
that
from,
was it, yeah.
and the wand you're getting something from,
But not the book.
but not the book,
And are the guys able to
and not the
move?
dead bird. Yeah. So levitate, you're just levitating. So you still,
Yeah.
it's slow, but you can.
So they can swim around and grab the
Yeah.
items.
Yeah. So you can collect. You just kind of, again, it's a bit like Willy Wonka. You can swim through the air, but you just,
Yeah.
But you can also go down. You're not always going up this time.
Is there a top to the room?
Yeah, it's a sphere. So
But there's no doorway at the top, is there?
no.
Oh, cool.
I did wonder if this is like a summoning room when we entered. Being as we're not going anywhere else and we've had aberrations in it. But as long as there's no way out of it, grab what we can and then land on terra firma again. And
Yeah.
How's the bird got in here?
Grab the book as well. It might be a spell book.
Material components to a spell.
might be a familiar.
Or
Yeah.
familiar.
Okay. So there was a bottle of wine, which I'm guessing you grab.
Yes.
Yeah. Grab
Um,
everything except the
a
maggot
scroll,
maggoty
a
thing.
book, and the wand.
And the bird.
Give him,
Oh,
And
and
the
the
give him to the Eidolon.
Smells a bit funky.
Oh yeah, Eidolon will love him. Love that. Bit of crunchiness there. Crunchy on the outside.
So do you want spellcraft checks on the wand and the scroll?
Yeah, I'll try the
Yeah.
wand first. I've
Oh,
got to roll
age.
something decent. Eventually.
20.
I've
Mark
rolled
got a
2
natural
natural
20.
ones back to back.
Right. So is this on the scroll or the wand? Or are you going to split
That was
them?
the wand I was checking that one.
Okay, so the wand is a wand of shocking grasp with 28 charges.
Ooh. That's
What's
nice.
What's the range on Shocking Grasp? It's a touch spell, isn't it?
I'll double check for you now.
Right.
Oh,
think
that's-
it
that'll
is.
Be,
Yeah, I
that'll
would've
be
thought.
I'll
awesome.
check. It's
Or,
one of mine.
when I'm in what like earlier when I accidentally shot the Eidolon.
Isn't it?
Melee touch attack.
No, it's just, is it shocking grasp? People can't take a reaction against you.
No, nothing about that not in Pathfinder, anyway.
Right. Okay.
But if you attack someone in metal wire armor, you get a +3 bonus to attack.
Cheeky.
Nice. Do wands regain charges, or can they be recharged?
You can make them, but you can't recharge them though. So you
Is
can
it
take.
possible to get it recharged?
No,
Yeah.
you
No. You can buy a new one, but
Yeah.
you can buy
Yeah.
one, you can craft one,
Right.
but once it's spent, it's spent.
Mix me
There are-
stew.
there are feats that you can take specifically as a wizard that help with mixed with your strong spellcraft skill that you would be able to craft magic items like wands
Yeah. Oh,
and other
sound.
magic items.
Oh, if no one objects, I'll keep hold of that.
Yeah.
I'll make a note of it to add to your character sheet for you, mate.
And I'll have a look at the scroll then, see if we can work out what that is.
Try and aid you again.
Yeah.
17 should be enough there, surely.
See if I don't roll a third natural one back to back.
I can aid with spellcraft. I have got a slot in spellcraft, so I can.
Yeah, to be fair. So
Oh, yeah, nice one.
We all really want to know what this scroll's all
2,
about.
What
4,
the fuck does the scroll
20,
say?
6, 20, 23.
Yeah, and the scroll is a scroll of burning hands at cast level 3.
Nice.
Very handy spell.
Yeah, 'cause it's called Burning Hands.
Yeah.
Does it? So I take it only lets you use it once if you've got a scroll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
But-
great.
What Mark can do with scrolls is he can copy them into his spellbook,
Ooh,
so he can permanently have them.
Pushed.
yeah.
And then we can copy them from his spellbook.
Yeah.
No, you can. I don't know that. I don't
Oh, I
know
can.
that
I have a
someone else can.
spellbook.
I don't know about me because yeah.
I
But
don't know
I
that
can,
someone else
can
but you
copy all
definitely
of
can.
Mark's spells because Tom keeps meaning to send me the list of Mark's spells.
Well, I think you should
Yes.
exactly do that.
Because we had a discussion about it quite early on, Mark, if you
Yeah.
remember, in character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember. Yeah.
So he could swap spells.
Yeah. I mean, I've got. I was looking at it earlier because I accidentally cast it. But Disrupt Undead sounds like it might be handy.
Disrupt-
In this scenario, a D6 for a cantrip. Happy days.
Did you want to leave it there then? 'Cause that's
I
a fairly
wouldn't
good stopping
mind.
point.
I wouldn't
What's in the
mind, I'm
book?
getting tired. Oh yeah, just
of
look at
course,
the
share the book. Sam, did you say you read Abyssal?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
So
Pretty sure I
this,
did.
flicking through it, seems to be a prayer book dedicated to the god Lamashtu, the mother of monsters.
Who's got religion?
Have I?
Okay, who's got knowledge religion?
I have
So does Dastor.
All right, let's all have a go then.
only 11.
21.
Jesus,
Right.
Mark, you're rolling rocks.
So
I have the
Mortis.
last couple of
Mortis.
rolls.
I actually think we've talked about Lamashtu before, to be fair.
I'm just
Oh,
looking
I
at
do feel
the Lamashtu. Yeah, we've got a note. Hopefully, when she offers Sandpoint to Lamashtu's fires, her new body won't be as hideous. So Lamashtu has come up.
Okay, so Lamashtu. Lamashtu is known as the mother of monsters.
Yes, I got that. Yeah.
She was once a mighty demon lord, and was the first such entity to achieve true godhood. She is a chaotic evil
Shock.
god. Her areas of concern are aberrance, madness, monsters, and nightmares.
Oh,
Nothing remotely Lovecraftian.
Her favoured weapon is the falchion, called Kukri variant of the falchion weapon. And the sacred symbol is the three-eyed jackal. And yeah,
Yeah, that's a really nice place to leave it. Then.
is there anything else you'd like to know about Lamashtu? 21 is a pretty good role for quite a well-known deity.
Which layer of the abyss does she?
You would ask me,
recommend?
wouldn't you?
This is just for nerd knowledge.
Is she single?
Yeah, does she
Johnson's
go?
not in this campaign, mate.
Has she got a cracking pair of?
Yeah, personalities.
Carlos.
How foul.
Hang on. So pictures of Lamashtu portray her as a jackal-headed woman. with a third vertical eye in the centre of her forehead, heavily pregnant, with feathered wings like a raven's, a snake's tail, and taloned feet like a vulture. If you think that's attractive,
No, I'm not going for that.
There's no judgment here.
Yeah.
Adam does. Adam finds that really attractive.
I was going to say, Addam, he's a very strange chap. Maybe he could get in there.
Minato has his kinks. So does Adam.
so
Well, while she's doing that, we're still floating around. He's trying to lick his bumhole. So,
That everyone else has just come out of the floaty room, and there's Minato like,
Grooming his nuts.
yeah.
look what I can do to myself when I'm floating.
So she's actually in the abyss, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so got the new realm of Basel faced by drawing a corner of hell across the maelstrom.
Okay.
So there you go.
Tidy.
Oh, right, before I go, Tom, if you have a look, we were talking about a blaster birthday present.
Yeah.
I put the picture on the
Oh
yeah,
no.
that thing that I can't remember how to say.
Yeah, yeah. Discord in the Star Wars.
Yeah.
Is it-
At which point then?
Yeah, go on.
I was going to say, I'd say thank you very much for a pleasant evening, and I bid you farewell.
Not me. Thank you very much. Thanks.